again, friends and family. I decided to do another video on some eyeshadow. It'll be fun colors because I like colorful makeup, especially in my free time. I did have a request to use this Block Party palette that I had received and to use the yellow in there. So I'm going to be doing a look focusing around that yellow, and I'm going to be pulling in oranges and pinks mainly. Plus, it's another great opportunity to use some more glitter, so I'll be using some of my Lemon Head LA glitter as well. So, it looks like first, my cat, James, wants to introduce herself. Hey, James. Hey, people. Alright, so she's just kind of crawling about, so if I seem distracted every now and then, it's probably because of her. Yep. What I am going to do is start with this. So this is an eyeshadow primer from Sigma. It's called Persuade. And I'm going to apply that primer all the way up to like my brow. I feel like I put a pretty substantial amount of eyeshadow primer on, so that is going to be what we have on there for today. To start with, in this Suvia Block Party palette, I'm actually going to start with this color, Flash Mob, because it's a pretty subtle color. I'm using a big shadow brush because, well, this one is shimmery. It's a shimmery shadow, and I feel like it's going to help me blend later on. So I'm using this like up above my crease, basically up to my brow. Well, I have hooded eyes, I have almond shaped eyes, and then there's also quite a bit of space between my like lid and my brow. So I have a lot of space to work with there. Not everyone has the same shaped eyes, so you might have to kind of play with your proportions and decide how you'd want to apply shadow to get a similar look. You might have to start a little lower down. Now I'm gonna go in with this one right here. This one's called Nachos. So I'm gonna use the same brush, and now I'm gonna blend this right into the crease, so not as far up as that first color. So next I'm gonna go in with this bright pink called Drunk Love. So this color, I'm actually going to apply right into the crease. Okay, so I have that pink applied to this eye. I'm going to do the same thing on this other eye as well. Okay, so I put on the color Flash Mob underneath the eye, and now I'm going to go through and do the color Drunk Love under there as well. This color I'm going to use is this color called Barbecue. It's kind of a purpley shade. I'm going in with a fluffier brush. It's kind of a blending brush, but sometimes I use it to apply color. So what I did was I actually started with that color on the outside, blended around a little bit, and then just sweeped back and forth. I'm going to do the same thing on this other eye. I'm actually going to attempt to cut crease, so it's not something I do very often, but we're going to try it out. And I think really I was trying to do this look by just leaving some eyelashes on. I might just take them off and not have eyelashes on this time, because they do kind of get in the way of when I'm trying to apply shadow. So I'm going to take them off, but then I'm going to continue my look and I probably won't reapply them. I'll just do mascara. The focal point of this shadow look I want to be Lemonades, this bright yellow. So in order to make that color pop, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use, and to make the cut crease, a concealer to get the shape down, and I'm still going to put a primer then on top of that also. but this is gonna kind of help me get the shape I need. So, trick to that, go along your lash line. And then look up, and you can see I have pretty deep creases. So that way it shows me where I need that color to go to. At this point, I then take a concealer brush. I cut out that same shape. Alright, so we have that eye done. I'm going to do the same thing on this other eye. Gotten some shape there. Okay. So we've cut out that shape for a cut crease. Now, like I mentioned in another video, using concealer doesn't really quite work as a primer. The shadow will crease and move around. So I'm still gonna go in and put an actual eyeshadow primer on top of this, but now I have the shape that I need. So I'm using the Shadow Insurance from Too Faced. So now I have the primer on there as well. I'm actually going to go through and I'm going to use a more dense bristle brush to apply that yellow, and I'm going to pat it on. Okay, great yellows on there. Alright, I'm going to do the same thing on this other eye now as well. So we have that shape. I am going to go in with a dense bristled small brush with the bright pink and make a more dramatic difference between that yellow and like the pinks. Just kind of carves out that color and makes it more dramatic. I think the next step that I'm going to do is I'm going to apply a glitter as an eyeliner. So this is actually what's going to make this look really fun. Is it's going to be this pink sparkle glitter as a liner. So to do this, I'm going to use a small eyeliner brush. This one is from Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's brush number 3. So in case you are wondering what brush I'm using, and I'm using Lemonhead LA Wine Safari Space Paste Glitter. So one of my tips for applying these glitters are really choose a direction and stay working in that same direction. Okay, so you can see this one is not perfect. That's actually okay. I'm going to let it dry down a little bit, and then I'm going to shape it out with a little bit of a like spoolie. Alright, now I'm going to do this other eye with the glitter as well. So in order to fix up this line right here, I'm taking the spoolie. There we go. Cleaned up that shape. And I think that's all I need to do there with that. So let's do our mascara first. So this time I'm actually going to use this Lancome Monsieur Big mascara. As you can see, it's like a glittery package, so super fun there. I have not used this mascara prior, so this will be fun. Okay, so that is with the Monsieur Big mascara. And for my lip color, since I did something that was really bright on my face, I'm going with a really neutral looking lip color. So this one's from Maybelline, and it is called Seductress. So it's from their matte, Super Stay Matte Ink liquid lipsticks. So I actually really like this formula. It is a little bit sticky, but it's not super dry, which is kind of nice about a liquid lipstick. Sometimes they get really dry, and I'm pretty particular about some other brands, but I do have this one, and I have like a kind of grayish purple one from them as well that I like. So yeah, neutral color, probably one of the few neutral lip colors that I own. So there is that. So just to kind of have a little bit more of a blinding pop for the highlighter, I'm going to go in with one of these Anastasia highlighters. I'm going to use this kind of yellow color called Sunburst. Alright, so this is the completed look. If you have any questions, leave those in the comments. I'll be happy to answer them. If you have any like product suggestions of things you'd want to see, and if I have it, I'd be happy to do that. And then yeah, you'll be seeing from me around soon. This is one of my last days off for a while, but yeah, we'll be in touch again. So have a great rest of your evening. Thanks.